Let's just say this kid's babysitter has some problems. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to my channel. And the film I'm referring to, the one I'm going to review today, is The Babysitter. This film is an hour and 25 minutes long, and it's for mature audiences. If it was a theatrical release, it would have got a rated R for sure. And this movie was actually supposed to originally be a theatrical release. It was shot in 2015 with hoping to be a theatrical release, or planned to be a theatrical release. Netflix picked it up and put it on a streaming service in 2017. And this film was directed by Mick G, who directed Terminator Salvation, Charlie's Angels, This Means War. And the cast here, Judah Lewis plays Cole, this 12-year-old boy. And I like this young actor. He was in Summer of '84, which is a terrific horror movie. If you've never seen it, check it out. I'm going to do a review on that one soon. I love that film. And he was also in The Christmas Chronicles, which is a Netflix Christmas movie with Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. And Samara Weaving's in this film as Bee, the babysitter. And I just discussed her the other day in Ready or Not. And she's great here. And I can see why she was hired for Ready or Not. And Bella Thorne was in this film as Allison. And basically this movie is Cole is a 12-year-old boy who gets picked on a lot at school. But his parents take a lot of trips. And when they go on a trip, Bee babysits him. And she stays at the house. But Cole is in love with Bee, and he likes her a lot, and he's always curious what she does after he goes to sleep at night. So his plan is to stay up and pretty much spy on her to see what takes place after he goes to bed. So they show them having fun during the day. They're swimming, they're goofing around, talking, and it's time for bed. And Bee asks him, do you want a double shot before you go to bed of alcohol? And he goes, sure. So she gets him one, and he goes, and what am I drinking alone? And she goes to get one, and he dumps it in the planner because he doesn't want to fall asleep. He wants to stay up to see what's going on. She comes back. She goes, oh, you didn't wait for me? And he goes, no, I drank it. And she drinks hers, and then he goes to bed. And after a few minutes of waiting, he goes out into the hall by the stairs where he has a vantage point of downstairs, and he already sees that Bee has other people in the house. And they're sitting in a circle with a bottle, and they're spinning the bottle, playing Truth or Dare. The bottle lands on Bee, and she takes Dare, and she's dared to kiss everybody in the circle, which she does. She gets to this one boy who probably does not hang out with these kids that often because he's kind of a geeky, nerdy kind of looking dude. And he's very nervous. And she's sweet with him, though. She calms him down and she kisses him. And as the kiss ends, she buries 2 knives in the top of his head. And at this point, Cole's like, shit just got real. He's panicked. And the other kids come over with cups and start collecting his blood. They're going to perform a satanic ritual. And Cole freaks out, runs back up into his room, calls the cops, and is about to go out the window when he hears them coming, and he lays down, pretends he's sleeping. And they take blood out of his arm, and when they leave the room, Bee knows something's up, but he tries to climb down out of the window, and they catch him. They tie him up downstairs, and Bee tries to explain to him what they're doing. Cops show up. They end up killing the cops, which I don't know how they plan on covering this up. There's blood all over the frickin' house at this point. And shit just goes crazier from there. Now, I'm not going to spoil it. If you have never seen this film, check it out. It's on Netflix. This movie worked for me for about the first half of the film. The second half did not stick the landing. I don't know I think it was the tone. They were obviously trying to make a horror comedy here. But unfortunately, a lot of the comedy does not land, and the tone is all over the place. You have these scenes of graphic violence, but then they're trying to be funny, and sometimes it works. I did laugh a few times, but other times it didn't work, and I didn't laugh at all. I think they were trying. I don't know if they were trying to go for an Evil Dead 2 vibe or what, but they definitely do not pull it off. They don't stick the landing in the second half. Now, the actors are great. Judah Lewis does great as Cole, and Samara Weaving is awesome in this movie as well. And I think that's where the movie starts going downhill for me. There's a section right after about the middle point of the movie where she disappears off screen for about 10 minutes. And the movie automatically becomes less interesting because she's an interesting character. Then she just disappears, and then when she does reappear, then we're just going full blast to the end. And it just fell apart for me. I had fun until that point, and then it kind of fell apart, and by the end of the film, I was like, that's it, really? I was kind of disappointed with it. I would rate this film 5.5 out of 10. Like I said, the actors are doing really good work here. It's just, for me, they didn't hit the tone they needed to hit if they're going for that horror comedy vibe, which I know is not an easy tone to get. But by the end of the film, it's like the movie just kind of fell apart for me. I think it was a mistake having Samara Weaving's character off screen for so long, right towards the end of the film, right before the ending, right before the third act starts, I think it was a mistake. Because, like, again, she's one of the most interesting characters. Her and Cole together are the reason why this film worked in the first half. And when they're not on screen together and she's gone, it just doesn't work as well for me. So yeah, 5.5 out of 10 for me for The Babysitter. They did announce a sequel for this film, but I haven't heard anything about when it might be released, or who's going to be in it. But yeah, 5.5 out of 10 for me for The Babysitter. Have you seen this film? It's on Netflix. You can check it out if you have a Netflix account. If you have, leave a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are in this film. Tell me I'm wrong, or tell me I'm right, or tell me I'm crazy. I don't know. Hit the thumbs up for me. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. Join me here. Share this video. I'd greatly appreciate any one of those three. I'll take it. And you all take care, and I'll be back soon with another review. Thanks. Bye.